sure to check out Agelessgeeks for your figures and collectibles. So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Daredevil19 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Bandai Figure-Rise Standard Model Kit Dragon Ball GT Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So let's get into it right away and take a quick look at the box. So as you can see, we do get the basic type of box when it comes to the Figure-Rise Standard line. So right on the center here, we do get a really cool anime type drawn image of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which looks dope as hell. On the top does say Dragon Ball GT Figure-Rise Standard. We do get the Toy Animation sticker. Then on the bottom says Plastic Model Kit Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Bandai. And in the bottom of the box here, we do have a bunch of cool promo shots of the figure with the accessories, which looks dope as hell. I love that effect right there. Then the top here, we do have a little bio, so if you'd like to read that, you can pause it right now and give it a read. And then it does show how the figure was put together and some other figures in the model kit line. And we do get the barcode of Blood Plus, so nobody cares about. And the sides of the box is pretty much just like the front of the box, as you can see right there. In the back, nothing on it at all. But anyway, that is the packaging. I'm just going to show you quickly what is inside the box, then we will continue on. And right when you open the box, we do get the instruction manual on how to build the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta model kit, and then we do get all the parts and pieces wrapped up in some plastic bags. And if you would like to see my speed build video, it should pop up right around here. But anyway, let's continue on. Alrighty, taking a closer detailed look, and before I mention anything, these model kits do not have any paintwork to them. Usually they add stickers, but this figure did not have any stickers. Thank God, because those are a pain in the arse to put on. But they don't have any paintwork to them, it's just the color of the plastic there, so keep that in mind. If you would like to paint these, you can, like adding a wash. I think that would be a really good idea to do with these figures. I should figure out what paint to use so I can do it myself on these figures. But the detail or the molds that they used, I think, look great for this Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta here. The hair sculpt turned out pretty good. Do get a little bit of sculpt detail here and there, like around these pieces of the hair right there, which look pretty cool. The one thing I don't like about the hair, I believe this is supposed to be one piece, but the way you put this together, it's two separate pieces, so it looks more like two separate pieces of hair, unless I'm wrong and it is supposed to be two separate pieces, but I don't really like the way that looks too much. The face sculpts look pretty good. I love the way you put the eyes together on these figures, because it just looks so damn dope, man. Really cool looking. And these pieces of the hair really get in the way big time of articulation, just like the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And the vest here looks pretty good. These pop off a lot. When you articulate the figure, a lot of pieces do tend to pop off a lot, and if you really wanted to, you can glue them to prevent that from happening, but these do pop off a lot. Same with where the hinges right here, they pop off as well. But you get some nice sculpt detail around the orange pieces, some sculpted wrinkles on the black part of the vest right there, which look pretty cool, and then same with on the back. Nice sculpt detail on that. Really cool looking. And then for the torso here, we do get his actual skin from, I guess, the mid-lower torso up to the chest right there. And we do get some nice sculpt detail on the muscle definition. Then for the maroon fur here, excellent sculpt work on that, man. Same with on the arms and on the back. I really dig the way the fur looks on their Super Saiyan 4 Saiyan figures. I think it looks pretty damn cool. And on the arms, nice sculpt detail on that as well. And then we do get the wristbands, which also tend to pop off when you swap the hands. It pops off with the hands, so just be cautious of that. Then we do get the sash here, which I'm not a fan of. I think they should have added like some waviness to it. It's just like a straight piece pretty much, but we get some nice sculpted wrinkles all throughout it. Same with on this piece around here. Not my favorite part though. And then the tail looks pretty cool too. I believe it's the same tail as the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And then the pants, I believe from the legs down, I believe most of the figure is the Super Saiyan 4 Goku that we've gotten earlier, but the sculpt of the pants look pretty good. Nice sculpted wrinkles all throughout it. Not a fan of the way it looks here though, but we do get sculpted wrinkles on the knee joints there, so definitely a big plus to them for that. And I like the way it looks tucked in to the wrappings around the boot right there, and I really dig the way the wrappings look around the lower legs and the ankles. I think that looks pretty cool. And then for the feet, we get sculpted wrinkles on the top there, and then the bottom, we just get some sculpted lines. So overall, Figure-Rise does do a really good job for these $25, $30 figure model kits here, and I was really impressed with the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and I'm pretty damn impressed with this one as well. The detail, like I said, turned out pretty damn good, and even though it has no paintwork on it, you can add paintwork if you really wanted to, and if you do know how to do that. But anyway, let's continue on. Moving on to the accessories, we don't get a whole bunch with this Gogeta, but we do get the basics that we usually get with a Figure-Rise model kit. So what we do get two interchangeable faces. And starting on the left, we do get the smirking, smiling face there, and that's probably my favorite out of both of them. And then on the right, we do get the yelling, screaming face. And like I said in my speed build video, I love the way you put the eyes together, because it's just tiny pieces of plastic you put together and then you push through the back of the face right there, and it just comes together so well, man. The only thing you have to do with a sticker is put the tongue on for this face here, but the sculpt or the mold I think turned out pretty good on both of them, and it's very easy to swap the faces. I'll show you how to do that right now quickly. And swapping the faces is basic when it comes to a Figure-Rise Dragon Ball figure. So you just pull off the top of the hair like so, unpeg the face that's on there already, take the new face, peg that on, and then just peg the hair back on, and then there you go. As simple as that to swap the faces. So we do get the two interchangeable faces, and then we also get a stand, and then we do get the sickest effect that I have ever gotten with a Figure-Rise Standard Dragon Ball figure. This thing is so damn awesome. I forgot what this move was called, but the effect looks beautiful. I love the blue translucent plastic. It just looks dope, man. Really, really cool effect here. Definitely the best one that they have given with any Dragon Ball figure. And then we do get the basic stand as well. So we do get that. And then we finally get 4 alternate hands. Then starting on the right here, we do get a pair of fists, of course. And the fists for the Figure-Rise model kit figures aren't some of my favorite. I mean, they're okay. The sculpt or the mold is a bit weak on the fists, but they're not horrible, I guess. So we do get a pair of those, and then we do get a pair of open palm blast hands, which are definitely my favorite out of both of them. They even did try to sculpt the fingernails on there. You can see like where the bones are at on the top of the hand and everything as well. And the hands are very easy to swap out as well, and that's always a good thing. But anyway, that is all the accessories included with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the reviews, shall we? Now, for the height of Gogeta, to the very top of his head, it looks like he's a bit over 6 inches tall. Then to the very top of his hair, he's a little bit under 7.5 inches tall. And then here he is compared to the Figure-Rise Standard Super Saiyan Blue Goku, the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, the Saiyan Raised on Earth Son Goku, and the 2.0 Vegeta. And as you can see, he scales well with the Figure-Rise Goku and way out of scale compared to the SH Figuarts line. And then here he is compared to the Variable Action Heroes Past Blue Monkey D. Luffy, the Dasen Model Kenshin, the SH Figuarts King Piccolo, and the Full Power Super Saiyan Broccoli. And then here he is compared to the Storm Collectibles Cyborg Smoke, the SH Figuarts Sage Mode Naruto, the Mafex Justice League Batman, and the Figma Black Swordsman Guts. And then here he is compared to the SH Figuarts Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku and the Mezco 112 Deadpool. Anyway, there's some quick comparisons. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review. So now for the articulation, and as I mentioned before during the detail, the more you articulate these figures around, if you don't glue certain parts, a lot of the pieces are going to pop off from articulation, which is bound to happen because it's a model kit that you snap the parts together, so pieces are going to fall off the more you articulate the figure. If you wanted to, you can glue it if you would like to. So we do have 2 joints at the neck here, but the hair does hinder it a lot, so that is a bit annoying. But it was the same thing with the Super Saiyan 4 Goku as well. So the upper neck, you can get Gogeta to look up about that much, looks down about that much, so very hindered up and down movement there. A little bit of pivot, and then it does swivel, but it does get hindered by the hair. And the shoulder pieces, The lower neck here does go forward that much, so you can get him to look down an okay amount combining both the neck joints, and he does look up a little bit more combining both joints there, and it does not pivot or swivel at the lower neck. It just hinges forward and back there. And the vest piece likes to move around, as you can see right there, so that might be annoying when you try to articulate the upper torso. The shoulder pieces here can hinge up and down, but they can pop off because all you do is just slide the piece in there. But they do hinge up and down for when you articulate the arms or something like that. And the tail is on a ball peg, so you can move it around, but if you move it around a little too much, it will pop off the joint, as you can see, and it does swivel as well. And then the sash hinges up and down as well. Then we do have a joint at the torso and at the waist. So the torso here doesn't go back a whole bunch, but it does go forward really well. And does it pivot? Just pivots. Actually, I don't think it's supposed to pivot. Maybe it is. I don't think it is actually, because it's not staying when I pivot it, but it does swivel. The waist here, you can shift it up so you get some more movement out of it. So it does crunch forward pretty damn good. Combining both joints, and combining both joints going back, it goes back about that much. You do see a gap though at the torso, so you might want to hide that. And you do get pivot at the waist, and then it does swivel as well. So okay movement at the torso and the waist there. Now for the arms here, we do have a butterfly joint, so you can shift the arms forward about that much, and you can get them to crisscross, so definitely good for Kamehameha poses. And then you do get a beautiful circular motion out of the arm right there, and the joints do shift out. See how that piece pops off? They do shift out, as you can see right there, and you can shift them back in, and I like that they do that. And the arms do go out to the sides a lot more than 90 degrees, so that is definitely dope. They do go up and down. We do have true bicep swivel, single jointed elbows that do bend in a lot more than 90 degrees, and we do have a ball peg on the wrist, so you can move it all around, and it does swivel as well there. Let me get this piece back on, because it looks weird just having one shoulder pad piece on there. There we go. Now for the legs here, they do drop down a decent amount. Whoops. If you force the joint too much, it'll pop right off. But he can kick forward a little more than 90 degrees, so that's definitely good. Goes to the back about 45 degrees. Let's see if Gogeta can Jean-Claude Van Damme it and damn it. See how pieces just pop off real easily? That tends to happen with these model kits. He almost can Jean-Claude Van Damme it actually, so pretty good leg movement with this Gogeta, and it does swivel at the hip right there, as you can see, so we do get decent swivel out of there. Then we do have a single jointed knee that does bend back a little more than 90 degrees. And for the ankles here, well, this piece here can swivel a tiny bit, but it gets cut off. As you can see, you can't swivel it any further right than that, and you can't swivel it any further in than that. So you do get a little bit of swivel at the boot cut, I guess. And the ankles here, they do hinge up pretty good. They hinge down really well, and then you do get a very nice ankle pivot with this model kit. So overall, especially for it being a model kit, I think you get some pretty damn good articulation. Like I said, the most annoying thing about articulating this figure is the pieces popping off. If you want to prevent it, some parts you can glue together, some parts you can't, because that's where the articulation is. So just be careful with what parts you do want to glue together if you want to do that. But besides the parts falling off like that, he does have some pretty good movement. You're going to be able to get him in some decent Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta-like poses, and I'm about to show you some of them right about now. But anyway, that is my review of the Figure-Rise Standard Model Kit Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Hope you enjoyed it. If I had to rate this figure with detail, I'd give it a 7.5. Articulation would also get a 7.5. Accessories, I'd give an even 8, and then the overall quality I would give an even 7. If you would like to know the price and where to buy this figure, I did have mine imported from Japan, but my buddy from Agelessgeeks does get these figures in stock. And don't forget, when you buy something from there, enter in codename Daredevil to get yourself a little bit of a discount. And you can't find something on the website, I do highly recommend going through their Instagram or Facebook page. I will put more information in the description below. And if you would like to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell. And if you liked it, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, oh well, I guess you didn't like it. But thanks for watching. I will see you later. We do get the basic style box when it comes to the we do get the basic style box when it comes to the Bandai figure Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which looks dope as hell on the top of Gogeta right on the front right there, while the Super Saiyan 4 version of now for the height of almost called him Vegito. The variable action heroes the SH Figure-Rise Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, Shibidoo, and Chapichu. The Saiyan raised on Earth Son Goku and the 2.0 Vegeta. We do get the instruction manual on how to build the modder kit. God damn you, Schmevel, I'm really tired. It was a long day at work.